Hello and welcome to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm bringing Stabby the stabbiest Stabby that ever stabbied, and we've got lots and lots to do. Let's go straight into the main stage. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing this a little bit more. I think today's episode is just gonna be as much Wing Gundam as we can do. That's gonna be 2 or 3 stages. And then in the end, grabbing a bunch of energy and offline, I'm gonna go grind for whatchamacallit, the event stage on hard. Or excuse me, on expert. So let's get to it. Soulless soldiers. Sortie preparations. Oh. That's no good. That officially is no good. Not available. Let's autoform. Yeah. I think we might want to do a little bit of development first. Dev diagram. Let's it's all a unified dev diagram. If we upgrade you to oh no, that's Shenlong Gundam. That is Sandrock Custom, Sandrock Kai. Space, you have good space terrains. But how about regular Wing Gundam? You have good space terrains also. I'm really tempted to go for the Wing Gundam because I want Wing Zero. That's kind of my goal. But it would come at the cost of losing both of my units. And anyway, how about Shenlong? Yeah, Shenlong has bad space trains. Heavy Arms Custom is good. Death Scythe has bad. Yeah, as bad as it is. Or actually, do I even have enough materials? 26? No, I do not. Burnt too much upgrade material, so that is not feasible. Okay, change of plans. We are going for the dead-end evolution. We'll get you to 45, and, no, not you. We'll evolve the Heavy Arms into the Heavy Arms Custom so that we get some space terrain rankings. Yes, execute. It's not a good choice. It's not the way I would have preferred. But, oh well. We at least have you, and you're an SR as opposed to an R, so you're better. Yeah, if we try to get Sandrock Custom, level up, see, it only gets us to 43. Can't pull it off, and that'll only go a little bit higher than 43. Yeah, that's what I get for you burning up all my material. I could have, and you're still only gonna get to 43. That's a shame. That is a shame. Yeah, let's, sortie preparation. Autoform, confirm. Yeah, we'll have the two Tauruses and, Heavy Arms that are able to work in space, and the rest can't. And these guys stay as they are perfect. Let's roll. Sortie. Around this time, Oz finishes securing the 4 remaining professors, including Dr. J, who developed the Gundams. Lady Anna commands them to create mobile suits surpassing the Gundams. But the professors, critical of Oz's mobile doll systems, which allows its wielder to engage in war without dirtying their hands, staunchly refuse her. Just then, word arrives that the shuttle carrying Ketra is drifting in space. Lady Un orders the shuttle to be shot down, but the professors agree to develop the new mobile suits in exchange for Ketra's safety. Elsewhere, Trey's readies a space like a place. Elsewhere, Trey's readies a space to speak with Zex, who has turned his back on the Romefeller Foundation. Trey's attempts to smooth over his misdeeds, but Zex refuses to serve the Foundation any further, declaring that his battle with the Gundams is now over. Then die, Zex, for Oz. An honorable death on the battlefield would instill our soldiers with greater fervor as they mourn your passing. The upper echelon of the Romefeller Foundation will allow it, naturally. The Lightning Count will be hallowed as a legendary hero. May death liberate you. Farewell, Zex Marquise. An Oz battalion moves to face Zex, who senses that this is a test to prove himself worthy of living on as Trey's friend. Wait, that wasn't an Oz. That was supposed to be an alliance? The whole point was that it was supposed to be like Tallgeese versus a bunch of alliance, or am I misremembering this scene? I may be misremembering, but whatever. He sorties in the Tallgeese, a fierce resolve burning in his heart. Forgive me, but I can't be your friend. Farewell, Trey's. Shirking the battalion's assault, Zex miraculously survives, albeit losing his mask in the process. This fateful encounter marks the end of his association with Oz, and with Trey's. It is Howard, an ally of Duo and one of the developers of the Tallgeese, who takes Zex in. At Howard's suggestion, Zex decides to cast aside his false name and heads to space. Around this time, Duo arrives in space and begins his attack on Oz's space fortress Bulge with Gundam Death Scythe. However, the plan fails due to resistance from a Mobile Doll squadron, and Duo and the Death Scythe are captured. It is Hero who rescues Duo, having infiltrated Oz on his own solo mission. They're bringing in Gundamium alloy? To the lunar base? It's probably for the development of a new type of mobile suit. After we get to the moon, we'll either steal or destroy it. Hero leaves the injured Duo and heads to Oz's moon base, where the new mobile suits are being developed. However, as Hero infiltrates the base, Troa, a volunteer soldier of Oz, blocks his path. Sensing Troa's intent in masking his identity and joining Oz, Hero opts to give himself up. With the aid of the 5 Gundam developers, Oz finishes their new mobile suits, dubbed the V8 and Mercurius. Naito! And Sylvie, for the tickets, we currently don't know if they would update the banner as of yet, so I would say use it, especially because the game just came out. That is true. If you don't like what you rolled, you can always recreate your account, and then you'll get all those tickets back on your new account, and then you can roll again. Anyway, hello Naito, glad you could stop by. Having detected the Tallgeese's ascent to space, Lady Yun decides to sortie both units to test their capabilities. Troa Barton, you're in command of destroying the tall geese. Understood. However, to truly evaluate the Mercurius, we'll need a pilot who can draw out its full potential. I suggest that you have the pilot of the Gundam handle the Mercurius. No one knows his capabilities as a pilot better than Oz. And would you be able to work the Mercurius's self-destruct sequence from your V8, Troa? Yes, I did just as requested. Then feel free to destroy it if he so much as twitches in the wrong way. There will be no need. He's fought the tall geese in Siberia. The only thing on his mind is settling the score. You're not going to try and hide behind the colonies, are you? And how did you know about that? It's out there for any Oz soldier to find out. Figured you'd stop by. I mean, I've raided you, so it only makes sense. Nah. I'm glad you stopped by. Under command from Troa, piloting the V8, Hero boards the Mercurius and sorties to destroy the tall geese. How's it looking? Not bad. Controls are pretty much like a Gundam. Naturally. What are those Tauruses? Come on, click, thank you. Mobile dolls. They're on-demand suits with the capability to learn. Hey, Gundam pilot. How would you fight mobile dolls? I would hide among the enemy to keep the mobile dolls from targeting me. The weak point of the dolls is that they can't do any better than a manned suit. Same maneuverability, same reflexes. It's just a matter of whether a real human can deal with them. He's here, huh? Target acquired here too. Sending out the mobile dolls. What business does he have in outer space? Who knows? Who knows? There we go. That was the right one. First I've seen of those two at the rear. Oz's new models, I suppose. If I'm to crush them, I need to break through the Taurus squadron. Mobile dolls. They may have numbers, but if I can bring the fight to close quarters, I should pull through. They attack their own ally? I see. They're putting down the mobile dolls even as they're fighting me. Precious few are the pilots who could achieve that in outer space. Looks like they're onto us. Let's go ahead and take out the Tauruses. On it. Anyway, Naito, you gonna be streaming later today? Later tonight, I guess, for me. Destroy all enemy units. Defeat condition, all of your units are destroyed. Hero UE and guest force, friendly force destroyed. Okay. So, Ketra, you have no movement range because you are not a space capable, you're not optimized for space. There we go, that's the words I was looking for. Hey, at least you're outside of the Taurus's range also. Heat Shoto throwing. Currently streaming. Oh, nice. Stopping in here while you're streaming. Nice, nice. Huh. Did did I just lose? Ah, weird. Twitch just acted weird for me for a second. Yeah, anyway. Mercurius. You better be a oh, you're not any specific type, that's right. Because you're an event unit. Yeah, or a guest force, there we go, that's what I wanted to say. And you got a single chance step, but they at least should be decently strong. Beam cannon, beam rifle, beam saber. Ooh. We're going for beam cannon. It's gonna be a beam cannon versus beam cannon. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright. 21 enemy units. Oh. Hello there. Can I actually... does green mean that you're an ally unit? Yeah, it looks like it's an ally unit. Uncontrollable ally unit. Alright. That's fine. I can make that work. Oh, that's the icon they have for mobile dolls. Cool. Fall. Quack. I think you're just gonna go... Yes. You're gonna go there. No. Attack that. Come on, move. Thank you. Over there. Take you out. And then step right over there and take you out. Perfect. Nice and easy setup. Get in, get deep, spread out. Take them out. I probably went the wrong direction. We'll be fine. Not with you, maybe? Yeah, with you. That's better. It's enough to get the kill. That's what we care about. Mudada! GN sword rifle mode. And then we can maybe hop right here. Weaken you. What's your movement range? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. I'll take it. Soften that up. Honestly, you maybe just like stand right here. Because even GN sword will get the kill. Save a little bit of energy. Even though that energy is like 3. No, not move, not move. Destroy. Alright, Mega Beam Cannon's enough for the kill. That's always happy news. You're mine! You've already used your chance step, okay? As much as I want to go down and provide covering fire... Yeah, no, that's... Oh yeah, no, no. Take advantage of your partners, duh. No. Don't have a good thing to attack, do you? We just go straight down. Ah, you can attack both of those. Perfect. Kill you. It's your life to live, blah blah blah. You are able to support attack those two. There's one support attack. Even though the bits currently pretty much kill it by themselves. And a chance step. You know, I don't want you moving too far forward, because I still want them to focus on the other guys. Go. It's you. Beam cannon plus bits on the support attack. There. Use that there. And Phoenix Gundam. No, I said Phoenix. Head down to... Huh. Alright, I guess kill that guy. Why not? No, I should have shot left, but whatever. They'll all die on the counterattack. We just need to get enough forces. Beam cannon. Further you are, greater the damage. Perfect. Those are surprisingly fun weapons. You're going down. Beam cannon! And V8, or Mercurius, not V8, the first one is Planet Defensor. Let's take a peek at these guys. I'll destroy them all. There. I guess. We can skip that one. Boom. Perfect. And get that killed with the support. And they've got 4 units left. Not like we'll be able to actually do anything with them, but hey. At range. And you just go there and stand by. My reaction speed can't keep up. However, Beam Saber. That was kind of lame. Still didn't kill. Wow. G-Quacks, show how it's done. Kill them both. Orexia, you show how it's done. Oh wow, even dodged. Hooray. Alright. Kill, please. Hyper Bazooka, don't care. 62,000. These numbers are just silly. Absolutely silly numbers. Alright. Wow, 15,000. Yeah, that's what happens when you destroy all enemy units. Do a bunch of overkills. Take no damage. Wow. Yeah, that was amazing numbers. Now we got some upgrade materials. Probably not enough, but you know, maybe. All the Tauruses are down. They managed to make it seem like it was due to the chaos of the battle. I've got no time to play games with you. Just bring me in. Surrendering, are you? Then proceed according to our orders. So, you've gone and infiltrated Oz. I'm Lieutenant Troa Barton, Zex-Marquise. I don't believe we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Miliardo Peacecraft. I'm here as a goodwill ambassador from Earth. After escaping Earth and drifting in space, Ketra finds refuge on a mining asteroid owned by his family, the Winners, where he receives medical treatment. Ketra shares a long-awaited reunion with his father, Zaid, but an uncrossable gulf has formed between them, as Zaid opposes the war, while Ketra is a Gundam pilot. Zaid had sought discussion with the Alliance to protect the colonies, and even as he recognizes the danger posed by Oz's ascension, he continues attempting resolution through dialogue. He makes just such a petition to the Parliament, and criticizes the colonies who are engaging in weaponization. However, the colony representatives deem it safest to enter Oz's jurisdiction, and they denounce Zaid's activities as despotic. Furthermore, they press Zaid regarding the confiscation of the Winner family's managerial rights over their mining asteroids. Public opinion in the colonies has largely shifted towards Oz, and it is decided that the asteroids will fall under the group's control. Fearing they will be used for war, Zaid separates the mining asteroids from the colonies. Seeing this, the residents of the colonies are prompted by Oz to decry Zaid's actions. The colonies, in the name of peace and order, decide to attack the mining asteroid harboring Zaid with a beam cannon. Father, you must run! I am running, Ketra. I choose never to fight. Conflict is eternal, which is why I choose to run. If death awaits me on my path, then so be it. I'm not so attached to space that I would betray my values. Father! Ketra's cry rings out in vain as Zaid and the asteroid are annihilated. Something changes in Ketra's heart as he witnesses the brutal slaughtering of his father. No one will understand the tears of a gentle person. You're wrong, my goodness. More content from YouTube Uwu Superstar Stabity. Yup. Did I just get the like? Yup. Awesome! Thank you for hitting the like, you wrong. Everyone, take an example from you wrong and smash that like button. I'm sorry. Are the colonies satisfied? Are you satisfied with this? I hit my phone hard. I'm really feeling Ketra's emotion. I won't ever forget this. And I won't let you forget this day either. Oh, poor Ketra. He just had his mind break. Around this time, Zex, who is heading to the colonies, meets with Lady Un as Milliardo Peacecraft, a goodwill ambassador from Earth. Where are my manners? I've come here from the Sank Kingdom. My name is Milliardo Peacecraft. Lady Un exchanges opinions on peace and space with Zex. Later, she speaks with Treize for the first time in a long while. Conscious of the world moving in unintended directions, and of Lady Anna changing as she acts in his name, Treize is pained deeply. Yurong asks, WTF is this canon? Is what canon? This game? This is just covering the events of Gundam Wing. This pretty much is exactly what happened in Gundam Wing. They're covering it one-to-one. Well, they're cutting stuff. But yeah, it's pretty much hitting all the major beats of the original Gundam Wing. The Gundam pilots continue to fight, even as they accrue further wounds. Zex sheds his mask and returns to the Peacecraft name, and Treize agonizes over the future of Oz. Yeah, Gundam Wing's a fun one. I haven't watched it, man, in a long time. But I really liked it back in the day. It's what got me into anime. To be fair, I did watch Sailor Moon when I was even younger, the Deke dub. But I had no idea what the hell anime was back then. And then when I started watching Gundam Wing, it was kind of like the first one that I realized, wait, this isn't American animation, this is something different. You know, the whole to be continued in Japanese at the end of every episode kind of gives it away. But yeah. Let me just get that. Good. As the world awaits its reformation with bated breath, in space, more blood is about to be spilled. Take on secret battles for hard mode. Not our primary concern. That was half an hour. Let's go do... Oh, yes, 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 yes. The Gundam they called Zero. Can we do anything here? Autoform, we don't have any new units. Let's see if we can upgrade, upgrade. Let's see if we can get you to 45. We can. Take you to 45. Good. At 45, we can go to... Can we get to development here easily? We cannot. We have to backtrack. That's fine. Dev diagram. And you can go into this... Oh no! We can't. Don't have enough materials. Ugh. Unfortunate. How about you? Yep, same thing. You need 12. So we can't even upgrade that that Taurus to a tall geese. Can't upgrade it to the big duck. Okay, so well, we keep it as it is. Sortie preparations. Ketra's just gonna suffer with reduced movement speed. Greatly reduced movement speed. As the next step in its march towards domination of Earth, the Rockefeller Foundation sets about constructing a mobile doll production facility at its lunar base. Under orders from Duke Dermail, Tubarov, chief engineer of Oz, heads to the moon to develop a certain new mobile doll model. Wu Fei arrives, but constant battles have left his worn-down Shenlong Gundam with little strength to fight. Tubarov easily captures Wu Fei and continues to the lunar base with his newly obtained Gundam. Unbeknownst to him, however, this is all part of Wu Fei's plan to upgrade his mobile suit. Placed under Tubarov's supervision, aboard the lunar base, the 5 professors are forced to assist with the completion of the mobile doll mass production system. In secret, and in anticipation of the opportunity to rebel, however, they proceed with making improvements to Death Scythe and Shenlong. Meanwhile, in light of Lady Yun's efforts and saintly smile, the colonies grow more welcoming of Oz. Sold on the idea of being liberated from a history of shame, scores of young people are caught up in the moment, and as they attempt to volunteer as Oz soldiers. Duo gets to know Hilde Schweiker, an Oz volunteer soldier herself, while hiding out on a colony. In an effort to destroy an Oz plant, Duo steals a mobile suit and makes for the moon. Giving chase, Hilde closes in on him. She trusts in Oz and is prepared to give her life for the colonies. In the face of this determination, Duo struggles to fight her. Amidst the chaos of battle, Duo steps in to protect Hilde from friendly fire, only to be shot down and detained by Oz. For some reason, I just really love drawing out, instead of just saying Oz, or Oz, I'll say Oz. Hilde interrogates Duo, and as they speak, he comes to realize how similar they are. Hilde too finds herself moved by what Duo has to say. It's not unusual for soldiers to die, and we're only going to lose more people we care about from the colonies. Alright. We each have to choose the paths we believe in, and walk those paths with our heads held high. Duo seizes an opportunity to escape, and with the help of Hilde, who now harbors doubts towards Oz, successfully infiltrates the lunar base. There, Duo happens upon the 2 Gundams undergoing improvements. Learning what the professors are up to, he makes the risky decision to get himself captured. While imprisoned, Duo reunites with Hiro and Wu Fei, along with the professors. They await the opportunity to strike back. Around this time, Lady Yun receives word that a resource satellite has been wiped out during transfer by an unidentified Gundam. The appearance of a new Gundam, unrecorded in any data, and one capable of annihilating an entire satellite. Lady Yun is taken aback by the notion of such firepower. It is also said that the pilot of this Gundam has declared the destruction of a civilian colony. The professors surmise from the information brought to them by Troa that the Gundam is actually the reconstructed form of the original mobile suit they designed, and that its pilot may very well be Ketra. Troa, ordered by Lady Un to destroy the mysterious Gundam, visits Hiro and the other captives. Get out here, number one. There's a mobile suit out there that wiped out an entire Oz squadron on its own. It's a new Gundam. And its specs, weapons, spoken like a man in the trade. The scientists ask the same thing. Bringing Hiro alone, Troa leaves Duo and Wufei behind. Though he also leaves the pair with a micro-projector, so they can stay abreast of the situation. Ketra. Ketra's made his move too. Looks like we're about to be busy again, huh? That unidentified mobile suit is no ally of mine. But that Gundam's laying waste to Oz. I don't see the problem. At least, not yet. But I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, Cheng Wufei. This is as far as the transport unit goes. We're going the rest of the way in our suits. Understood. That new Gundam has to be Ketra, right? This could be it. Once we meet up with Ketra, we come out swinging for Oz. How can you be sure he's on our side? Assumptions like that are dangerous. Depending on how this plays out, we may have a fight on our hands. Our objective is to see how strong that Gundam is. We'll take it down if necessary. Copy? Just remember, we're up against the likes of Ketra. Don't overthink it. Ah! What is it? The Gundam. Apparently it already destroyed the colony. Ketra destroyed a colony? Watch out, he's heading this way. It's there! The Gundam! War is what the colonies need! Ketra, it's Troa. Ketra, can you hear me? You need to stay away from me, Troa. I'm an edgelord now. Just give up already! Stay away from me! Ah! Ketra! What are you talking about? Troa, space has gone crazy. I've decided to use this Gundam to destroy it all! I understand now that I have to destroy every last weapon. The colonies are armed now, right? That's why I'm going to obliterate them as well! Ketra. I want you to tell everyone to stay out of my sight! Otherwise, I'll kill them! Troa, right now, Ketra's... We don't have a choice. We need to neutralize that mobile suit and destroy the other ones targeting Zero. Got it. Bum bum bottom bum bum bottom bum bottom. The Gundam they called Zero. Victory condition: all enemy units and third force destroyed. Defeat conditions: all your units destroyed. Guest force Hiro Yui destroyed. Okay. Simple enough. Okay. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, any of you supports, literally just you. Have an increased movement speed. Still, well, you can at least hit that guy, that's something. Actually, I guess what's your, yeah, you're, deadly at every range, but, at range 1, you're the least deadly. Yeah, 3,300 at range 1, 3 to 5, as long as we're within range 2. That's fine. Okay. Goal is definitely get in his face. Yeah, that's gonna do a lot. Or we could miss, that also works. And just eat a Buster Rifle to the face. Oh, can't reach. Lovely. Also can't reach. Oh, but you can do high speed. And now you can reach. Ouch. Painful. Dodge this. Cannon ranged. Yeah, that's the one we want. Further away you are from the enemy, greater the weapon power. Only an 80% chance of hitting. Terrible. The colonies have joined with Oz. They're the enemies now. Space has gone crazy, so I'm going to obliterate all of it. Stop this, Catra. What's happened to you? Troa, it's no use trying to talk this out. Get out of the way if you want to stay alive. Alright. Beam gun 32. Inflict mobility down. Yeah, that's what we should have started with. Hero, I told you to stay away from me! If it's all gone insane, then I'll just have to trust in myself and fight. I have to kill you, Catra. Move! Alright, good. Oh, that was silly of me. You can make it there, no problem. Get the kill. Ah! You'll kill him with a regular sword. Oh. Yeah, use that entire force just to chip him down to halfway, and he could have done it the whole time. Okay, not from full HP, but yeah. From 3/4. Yes, yes. Got you in my sights. Catra's gone, and now we can just focus on these guys. No support attacks. Good. Take you. And then step right there. Perfect. That's what we want to see. And then hopefully they're dumb enough to just walk straight into the attack. That is the plan. There's one. There's two. Go, get you. Overkill. And I guess get you. Sure, works for me. Yes, yes, it's your life to live. Pew. And you. Kill you with the regular Mega Particle Cannon. Or Mega Beam Cannon. And on the counterattack, everyone should probably die. And we'll be good. Enemy phase. You only got a 50% chance to hit the G-Quack. And it went in our favor again. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Vulcan's got the kill. And shot it down. Nice. Easy stage. This was all for the story. 14,000, not bad. 40 stages with a battle score of 3 ribbons. Nice. Ooh, we got ourselves... What kind is that? Shoulder-mounted cannon. Cool. Got some other upgrades, but yeah, let's go to story. I don't want to kill my allies. Please, Hero, get out of here. I'm not going anywhere, Quattro. There's a colony behind me. Then I'll have to destroy you. Goodbye, Hero. Troa! Ketra, you're making a mistake. We don't need to fight. However it happened, the colonies have joined forces with Oz. That proves at least one war has come to an end. And it means our missions come to an end too. We were fighting for the colonies, and it's hard for us to accept that they don't feel the same. But this is war. All we can do is accept it. We soldiers who remain are the last remaining problem. But it's our problem to settle in our hearts. Out of desperation, we've been filled to the brim with all the makings of the perfect soldiers. You fought so hard, but it's got you thinking you can change these times alone. It's not just you though, Ketra. We're all the same. But that way of thinking only puts more pressure on you the kinder you are. It's a battle we have to fight within ourselves to reach our own conclusions. It won't be easy though. Because maybe all the battles we've fought so far have lost their meaning. We just have to accept it. Soldiers like us, we're no longer needed. Not in this era. There it is, Ketra. The only thing to do is accept this new era. Then maybe you can go back to being the kind guy I once knew. I hope something can bring him back, Ketra. That kind, rational guy. I hope something can snap you out of... Troa! Hero, get out of the way! Troa's going to die! Yeah, and you killed him. I'll be the one to destroy what's gone mad. Then shoot me down and save Troa! So your conviction to fight was as weak as all that? Then Troa died for nothing too. Troa! Troa! Troa, I did this. I'm sorry, Troa. So you finally got it together. Then we can talk at last. Hero! Hero! Upon completion of their mobile doll mass production system, the Rockefeller Foundation plans to adopt an aggressive approach to the Earth forces, who possess the means to resist. The strategy is named Operation Nova, and entails mobile dolls descending from space in order to suppress pockets of resistance on Earth. Trays, unable to accept the use of mobile dolls, denounces the Rockefeller's direction, the Rockefeller's Foundation direction in front of Dermail. I believe that it is not absolute victory that humans need, but the sight of those engaged in battle, a stance taken in battle. But mobile dolls are heartless weapons of war, and the culture of any era the Rockefeller Foundation would build on their backs will surely invite the disdain of generations to come. Dermail punishes Trays for his dissident display, stripping him of his command and confining him to the Federation's headquarters. Lady Un, infused with Trays' ideals, opposes Tubarov and his advocacy of mobile doll development, and launches an attack on the lunar base. Amidst the intense conflict, Lady Un infiltrates the base and releases the imprisoned Duo and Wu Fei. Once free, Duo and Wu Fei board the upgraded but unfinished Death Scythe Hell and Ultron Custom that the professors had been working on in secret and destroy Virgo Squad. Lady Un's squad is utterly routed by mobile dolls, however, and upon being cornered, she is shot by Tubarov and collapses. And there is goodbye to good Lady Un. Following the confinement of Trace, former commander of Oz, soldiers sympathetic with his ideology unite, calling themselves the Trace faction, and rebelling all over. Tuberov deploys mobile doll squads in an effort to eliminate the contingents of the Trace faction on Earth, intensifying conflict across the globe. Captured by Oz, Hiro and Ketra are transported to the lunar base and held in the custody of Trace faction soldiers. The soldiers take them to the 5 scientists who developed the Gundams. There, the professors are analyzing the Zero system that was installed on the mobile suit Ketra was piloting, Wing Gundam Zero. The Zero system elicits heightened combat potential from the pilot by amplifying their brainwaves inside the cockpit. Tuberov's subordinate, Officer Trent Clark, is intrigued by the system and takes action in an effort to gather combat data. He surrounds the Trace faction harboring Hiro and the others, and offers the ultimatum that their lives will be spared if they assist with the collection of Zero system data. Left with no choice but to agree to Trent's demands, Hiro climbs into Wing Gundam Zero and begins simulated combat. The Zero system draws heightened combat ability out of Hiro, but he is consumed by the system and loses control, causing the mobile suit to go berserk. Anyone who targets my life is my enemy, and the same goes for anyone who toys with me. They're all the enemy. Prepared to die to atone for his past wrongs, Ketra enters the Mercurius in an effort to stop Hiro and Wing Zero from running amok. Ketra, I can see exactly who the enemy is now. And if you're to become my enemy as well, I'll kill you. This mobile suit still has a self-destruct system. If you won't stop, I'll blow both of our mobile suits to pieces right here. Space has no use whatsoever for this mobile suit. But there is something else. Something even more useless as far as space is concerned. Gundam pilots. Space needs Gundams. I fight to protect peace. It's us. Space has no use for us. We have to stop fighting. Ugh. We shouldn't be fighting. Not you and I. Us? We have to stop fighting? Touched by Ketra's words, Hiro regains control but loses consciousness as he remembers Raylina. After recovering Hiro, Ketra has the Mercurius self-destruct. The pair escape the moon amidst the chaos and head for Earth. Oh, okay, well. That is that. Stage 10 complete. 7 more to go. So, probably about 3 more episodes, most likely. Depends on how things go. In the meantime, though, we got some character requests. Let's wrap those up before we wrap up both the episode and the stream. Transfer an Ashimar, good. Transfer a Palace Athene, less good. We may actually run into problems. No? Absolutely not? We're not taking that mission. Alright, let's transfer an Ashimar, that's easy. Move. We just take a Hyzak, modify it to a Marisai. and modify that into a Eshimar. And then we just hit back, and we transfer the Eshimar. Success! Nice, easy, simple. Hey, we reached rank 3! Nice. Peptimus. Transfer a Palace Athene. We don't have a Bolinok Saman. Alright, well. Let's get it to a Marisai. Get that to an Eshimar. Get that to a Bolinok Saman. And get that to a Palace Athene. Oh, that actually ended up not being bad at all. Thought it would have been a lot worse. And there you go. Have your Palace Athene. The difference between the average and the gifted. All has been laid bare. Cool, and he has reached rank 3. Anyway. As I said, not a chance. Transfer an SR Shenlong Gundam. Decline this character's request. Another character will visit this space. Declining is limited to 1 time per day for each space. Yes. Decline. Amra, what do you want? Upgrade a unit from Mobile Suit Gundam Series 4 times. Much better. Request attempted. Accepted. Attempt. Change the filter. Switch from wing to original Gundam. Confirm. And get the, oh, I don't know. How about, for booster? Nah. Our favorite goof. Level up. 1. 2. Don't know how 2 became 4, but sure. New type or not, I'm just an ordinary guy. Yay, we got capital. Alright, back home, let's go grab missions. No, base. Warship cruise. Acquire 20 AP. We got way more than 20. Character upgrades. Unit, supporter upgrades. Unit upgrades. Alright, we got everything here. We got everything. Complete daily missions. Log in. Acquire 20 AP. But first, raise any character to 80 or higher. 40 different stage with 3 ribbons. Request rank 3 Shiroko. Request rank 3 Fa Yuri. And here we just have complete daily missions, log in and acquire 20 AP with the Warship Cruise. Cool. Done. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm wrapping things up here. Once I go offline, we are grinding more of these stages. Ugh. Tiring, but what can you do? Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always. And I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye.